ETE Imhotep Seni Senet Ankwas the Jet Uncle Jasanab. It's your brother Asaram Ka. Doing a quick recap for you. Last couple videos got really choppy. Hopefully this one doesn't get real choppy when I hit the share button. So I had to do a quick recap. I said I would do a quick recap of both those videos. I'm actually going to do the one right now, and we're just going to go into a quick recap. And this way, in case we get a choppy video, like right there, it just froze on me. So in case we get a choppy video, you can always come back to the recap. And I'm just waiting on it right now. I was thinking because I got to go get a new computer coming up here, and I'm about to. This is more than a memory issue. You see how I'm chopping? As I move, I can see it as it goes. So I'm waiting for the screen share to take place. And it may not do it. Let's see if it does. Let's try it again. We want to share the screen. See, as I'm sharing the screen, it's getting choppy. So I might have to do it again. I might have to do a whole nother one. Let's see. Let's be patient. Patience first. Check, check, 1, 2. There it is. Microphone is going in and out as I can see. Microphone is going in and out as I can see, and it's pausing on occasion. Waiting for it to share. Here we go. Here we go. Check, check, 1, 2. Present to everyone. Here we go. Check, check, 1, 2. All right, and y'all can hear me. So that's what's up. All right. So the book of Coming Forth by Day, chapter 1. This is just a recap of you have just become the newly deceased. You're being spoken to by the Hem Netcha. The Hem Netcha is the servant of Netcha, the priest. He's coming to service you on your travel. Remember, there are other priests that are there. You are the Asar. You are the spirit about to journey. You're about to become energy, no longer trapped by finite. The priest is Jehuti. And there's other priests there. Heru, etc. Right? So those are the spiritual elements so far. This is just the recap, not a full-blown video. The synopsis taking place. Remember, this is the Peret Imheru, the coming forth by day, or going into the day. You will take the journey into the Amduat. That's the sky. Your energy will travel. As we had stated before, you would notice in a lot of the tombs and the pyramid in particular, the Merkut, if you will, the king's spirit, the Ka, was to go out of the, I want to say, the northern side. And it was pointed towards Thuban. Thuban. There's a different star that has taken its place now. We said that on the video. And we believe the soul migrates in that direction when you know, or that's where we say the Aku are, the Meskut constellation, and where the Aku would travel, where the energy would travel, where the Amduat starts. And so journeying into the Amduat, on your way to the field of the Aru with the Sar, the Remech, the Egyptians, the Remech would tell you that the journey lasted the whole night on that day the person passed away. He would not come forth by day until the morning time, around the time of the rising sun. The hymn Netcher would recite the hymns to the deceased, and he would ensure the departed person that he was Jehuti, and he would proceed as Heru proceeded on behalf of his father Asar. So the priest would do the same thing that Asar, that Heru would do, and Jehuti would do, as if Asar was there alive, and they were protecting him. So that's what the priest is telling you by saying these hymns, by saying these verses. We will protect your soul. Libations will be poured for you. Offerings will be made for you. And we will be writing letters to you because you are now a spirit. You are now a spirit, and you are more powerful in this state as pure energy, as an Asar, spirit. So then he would crush his enemies in the Amduat. This is the priest on your behalf. He would also ensure the deceased that he would perform the ceremonies on his behalf and make sure he was provided plenty of offerings in his passing. Same thing Jehuti would do for Asar when Asar would ask him to do it for him, if you've read other texts, such as the pyramid text and the coffin text. So we say the words upon your burial. You go into the duat, you're coming out of the duat, and you're going into the duat again, meaning you have come forth by day, and now you can travel unhampered like the everlasting lords. This is the Ampu priest, preparing your body, putting the scriptures, putting the amulets on your body, the Kerheb priest, if you will, making sure you're ready to travel safely. This is your funeral day. This is the procession. It's your brothers in the back. These are the professional mourners over here. This is the hymn Netcher reading. You got some more wild priests. Different things going on, doing the opening of the mouth ceremony. The Kerheb is behind. Got one of the professional mourners in front. Got your, right there, your ka'ar is packed with offerings for you. You understand? Just so you get an idea of visuals, you see the priest, he's got the leper skin on. See the other priest here, the pure priest in all white. You see the Kerheb priest right here. Got hymn Netcher, you got your Sem priest, all that's there. Got your mourners. You'll notice their hands, they're doing the prayer. They're doing the prayer, and it's actually in order. It's actually in order. But people don't know that. But that's a whole nother story. It's a whole nother situation. So you started your journey through the Amduat. You're on the road to get to the Aru, the blessed field of Asar. We say our goodbyes to you. Your family is wishing you well. And as you take your journey, they will burn incense for you. They will pour libation for you. They will keep you in their memory because that's where you will be most powerful them as an energy. And your DNA runs through them and vice versa if they're your elder. And they will write letters to you. And the psychological and spiritual effects will take place on you. Without question, they will take place on you. And this is your venture into the Amduat. There's some contact information, www.praisethedivine.org. And of course, let's read the verse on our way out. It says, here begin the spells of going into the day, the praises and recitations for going to and fro in the realm of the deceased, which are beneficial in the beautiful West, and which are to be spoken on the day of burial and of going in after coming out. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Stop our share real quick before we continue. And hopefully it's shared this time. It doesn't look like it's shared because I'm seeing that up there, but okay, maybe it did. All right. So we're here. Get your books out. Y'all know what it is. So we're reading now. So chapter 1, remember, spell 1, if you will. Hymn 1. It says, praise to you, Bull of the West. So says Jehudi, the King of eternity. Of me, I am the great Necha, the protector. I have fought for you. For I am one of those Necharu of the tribunal which vindicated Asar against his foes on the day of judgment. I belong to your company, O Asar. For I am one of those Necharu who fashioned the children of Nut. O Asar, for I am one of those Necharu who fashioned the children of Nut, who slew the foes of Asar and who imprisoned those who rebelled against him. I belong to your company. O Heru, I have fought for you and have watched over your name. I am Jehudi, who vindicated Asar against his foes on the day of judgment in the great mansion of the prince, which is in Enu. They say Heliopolis. I am a Busarite, the son of a Busarite. I was conceived in Busares. I was born in Busares. When I was with the men who lamented and women who mourned Asar on the shores of Raketi and who vindicated Asar against his foes, so they said. So this is the priest speaking as Jehuti on your behalf. He says, O Ra, Jehudi has vindicated Asar against his foes, so men say. Jehudi has helped me so that I might be with Heru on the day of the clothing of the dismembered one and of the opening of the caverns for the washing of the inert one and the throwing open of the door of the secret things in Resetjau in the south, where Asar dwelled. So that I might be with Heru as the protector of the left arm of Asar, who is in Letopolis. I go in and out among those who are there on the day of crushing the rebels in Letopolis, so that I may be with Heru on the day of the festival of Asar. So they're talking about him going forth to do battle with the forces of Set, being the left hand of Asar. Remember, we put that left foot forward. That's like the staff of Heru. And we go forth in that fashion to avenge Asar. We go forth in that fashion daily to keep our spirits and our souls clean, to be pure, to be wab. Let's go forward. It says, offerings are made on the days of the 6th-day festival and the 7th-day festival in Enu. And we're almost finished with this verse. Let's finish it out. It says, I am the priest in Busares for the lion Necha in the house of Asar. With those who raise up earth, I am he who sees the mysteries in Resetjau. I am he who reads the ritual book for the soul in Busares. I am the sim priest at his duties. I am the master craftsman on the day of placing the bark of Sokar on its sledge. I am he who takes the hoe on the day of breaking up the earth in Heracleopolis. O you who cause the perfect souls to draw near to the house of Asar, may you cause the excellent soul of your name when you pass, mine is Asaram Ka, so we'll use that, Asaram Ka, to draw near with you to the house of Asar. May he hear as you hear, may he see as you see, may he stand as you stand, and may he sit as you sit. So he's speaking on my behalf if I pass away. He's speaking on your behalf if you pass away. He's asking the Necharu and the Aku to do this for you. In the next life and in this life, stay with a vindicated speech about this person after they pass. O you who give bread and beer to the perfected souls in the house of Asar, may you give bread and beer at all seasons to the soul of Asaram Ka, who is vindicated with all the Necharu of the Thynite Septai, and who is vindicated with you, the city of Thynite. And last, it says, O you who open a path and open up roads for the perfected souls in the house of Asar, open a path for him, open up roads for the soul of Asaram Ka in company with you. May he come in freely. May he go out in peace from the house of Asar without being repelled or turned back. May he go in favored. May he come out loved. May he be vindicated. May his commands be done in the house of Asar. May he go and speak with you. May he be a spirit with you. And may no fault be found in him, for the balance is voided of his misdoings. And that is a recap of chapter 1. For more, you can go check chapter 1. Sorry about the video, it broke up a bit. Hopefully this video didn't break up a bit the same way that the other one did when I shared the PowerPoint. I got to get a new computer. But Enjoy your Saturday. ETE Imhotep, Sini Sanet, Ankwas Jed, Uncle Josh Saneb. Dua, 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 dua for listening. We'll see you soon.